Picture this. The guy who's been your ultimate bias since Extraordinary You. The one whose jawline has always been sharper than a plot twist, and whose body has been carved like a Calvin Klein dream, Rowoon, serving visuals that could crash a server. But then you scroll to his latest pictures, and suddenly, something hits. Fuller cheeks, softer edges, a roundness that feels almost human, almost unexpected. Some fans blink, scroll again, and type in disbelief. Oh my God, what happened to him? Did he gain weight? He looks so different. That rush of panic, that momentary spike of worry. It's what the internet loves to call a refreshing shock. And yes, it is striking, but that's not the full story. Rowoon has always been the untouchable ideal, the one whose dedication borders on obsession, whether it was the endless gym grinds for roles like The King's Affection, or perfecting the chiseled look for ads that had us all screenshotting every frame. Fans could never get enough. Every single post was a flood of, "He's unreal." And yet here we are, fast forward to now, and something has changed. His face is fuller, softer, rounder, a glow that feels earned, real, lived in. This isn't a decline or a mistake, and if you thought it was, pause and think. This is life unfolding in front of us, a man finally allowing himself joy without editing it for the camera. The panic online, those shock comments, they exploded for a reason. People are wired to notice change, especially when it's someone who's always been perfect. But the truth is, Rowoon hasn't fallen off. He hasn't failed. He's human. He's healthy. He's eating well, laughing with family, letting the natural weight of life show on him for the first time in years. That fuller face? That's strength. That's preparation. That's someone finally breathing, collecting energy, and getting ready for the next grueling chapter, military service. And yes, the backlash is real. Some people couldn't help but panic. Some type furiously, "He looks bad. He gained so much. What happened?" But the answer is simple. He's prioritizing himself before a massive, life-changing commitment. Military service isn't a small thing. It's rigorous, demanding, and it's a test both physically and mentally. Rowoon is stacking up strength and health, savoring moments at home, indulging in the comfort of his mother's cooking, and letting the world see it. The people who tried to panic are seeing only a snapshot, missing the full story. And the fans who truly understand are celebrating this. He's thriving, he's happy, he's glowing from the inside out. That's the truth. Consider what he's been through. Non-stop work, pouring every ounce of energy into performances, SF9 stages, drama sets, advertisements. Each role demanded a version of him sculpted to perfection. And now, the softer, fuller version we see is him finally catching his breath, a man allowing himself to exist outside of expectation, to savor small joys, and yes, to look human. Some fans struggle to reconcile the idol they worshipped with this softer version, but others cheer wildly, recognizing that this is exactly what being human should look like. And timing couldn't be more perfect. With his military enlistment locked in for October 27th, this period is his live it up phase. Remember the July hiccup? A routine health check flagged a re-exam, delaying things slightly, but he's all cleared now, heading into active duty strong. Before taking that step, it's family feast central. His mom has been on full chef duty, dishing out home-cooked meals non-stop. Rowoon even admitted once, grinning like it was a confession, "Blame the meals. They're too good." Can we side-eye that? Absolutely not. This is the glow of someone finally abandoning the perfect script, living fully in the moment, preparing his body and mind in a way no one else could see or understand. And he's not leaving quietly. He's wrapping this phase of life with a bang in his current drama, The Murky Stream, dropping on Disney Plus as we speak, with episodes rolling out weekly since late September. In this historical powerhouse, he's Si-Yul, a brooding rogue with a tangled past, navigating a gritty Joseon world turned upside down. Teaming with Shin Ye-yoon's sharp-witted Choi Yoon and Park Seo-ham's idealistic Jung Cheon, it's all fates colliding, tension rising, emotion raw, and Rowoon flexing that intense, rugged edge one last time before service. Fans are obsessed, calling it his perfect send-off, proof he still slays roles demanding depth, weight or no weight. Online, the reactions mirror the narrative itself. Initial shock, Rowoon looks so different, are you okay? But a few refreshes later, the tide turns. Yes, eat up before service. Happier him hits different, forget the filters. Entertainment roundups call it his freedom phase. No more tweaking for the camera, just stacking memories at home, while the drama role keeps him edge-filled and commanding. The negative whispers fade because truth is louder than panic. Rowoon is thriving, happy and glowing because he allowed himself to, not because he abandoned his standards. This isn't a downfall, it's Rowoon rewriting the rules. In a world screaming flawless, he whispers human first. His fuller face is proof he's savoring downtime, choosing mom's kimchi jjigae over kale smoothies, choosing life over a script of perfection. As he gears up for October, it makes you reflect. What's our excuse not to enjoy the now? When he returns in a couple years, maybe he'll sculpt back into certain roles, maybe not. And if he remains happy, glowing from the inside out, what else matters? That, my friends, is the real win. So the next time you see that softer, joyful smile in his feed, smile back. This is Rowoon at his most alive, balancing fame and expectation with the quiet rebellion of simply being human. And the subtle controversy? That's just the hook the world needs to stop and look closer, because behind the shock and whispers is a story of health, happiness, and growth. Let's keep the love looping until he returns, because he's earned this peace, and so have we.